You don't need a perfect streak to grow your brand. You need a rhythm you can actually sustain. I just came back from 2 weeks in Chicago and I didn't post a single piece of content. And guess what? My momentum didn't die. It got stronger. Let me show you why taking breaks is actually the secret ingredient to real consistency. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm big on consistency. Show up even when you don't feel like it. Create even when it's inconvenient. That's been my philosophy for years. So when I took my 16-month-old son on a 2-week trip to Chicago, solo by the way, and decided not to create any content while I was away, I'll be honest, it wasn't an easy choice. I had that voice in the back of my head saying, "You've been posting for months straight. What if you lose everything you've built?" But the truth I learned is this: consistency without flexibility isn't consistency. It's burnout waiting to happen. And if you're a creator, a business owner, or someone trying to build anything meaningful, this video will give you 3 things: a better definition of consistency, a mindset shift that removes guilt when you take breaks, and a practical system you can use to keep creating without overwhelming yourself. And I'm going to walk you through all of it by telling you the honest story of what really happened on that trip. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the trap most creators fall into. People think they're being consistent when they're actually just protecting a streak. Posting daily, never missing a day, perfect attendance. The problem? The second life shows up, and it will, you break the streak and your brain interprets that as failure. You oversleep, streak gone. Your kid gets sick, streak gone. You travel for a wedding or bar mitzvah, streak gone. And once the streak breaks, motivation usually breaks with it. During my trip, I reminded myself, consistency is the long-term pattern. Streaks are the short-term illusion. If you stop chasing streaks and start building a pattern you can actually sustain, your creative energy lasts, your momentum lasts, and your audience actually trusts you more. Now, this might surprise you. Taking a break doesn't make you inconsistent. It makes you effective. If I had forced myself to shoot videos in Chicago, here's what I would have traded: precious time with family, being fully present for my nephew's bar mitzvah, watching my son bond with people who love him, conversations with friends I only see once a year. If I sacrifice those moments just to keep posting, that's not discipline, that's imbalance. And imbalance is the path to burnout. Rest isn't the opposite of consistency. Rest protects consistency. Here's something creators forget. Your life gives your content meaning. Your experiences, your struggles, your lessons, your travels, your family. That's where the stories come from. If all you do is create and you never step back to actually live, your content starts feeling empty, repetitive, forced. My Chicago trip gave me the message for this video. It deepened my perspective. It gave me something worth sharing. When you live first and create second, your content becomes richer, more relatable, and way more sustainable. This is the mindset shift that changed everything for me. Commitment and streaks are not the same thing. Your commitment says, I will create, I will show up, I will grow this brand. A break says, I'm pausing because something else is more important right now. That's it. A pause doesn't erase your commitment. A skip day doesn't destroy your progress. A week off doesn't collapse your audience. When I came back home, I felt energized instead of drained, clear instead of stressed, excited instead of burdened. If you remove the guilt around taking breaks, you create with more joy, more longevity, and more impact. So here's the truth. Consistency isn't about never missing a day. It's about always returning. And when you build a rhythm instead of a streak, you protect your energy, your creativity, and the people you care about most. Now, if you want a deeper dive into building habits that actually last, watch my recent video on how to stop overthinking and start creating consistently. It's one of the most practical videos I've made, and it pairs perfectly with this message. And if you found this helpful, hit subscribe, not for me, but for you, because I'll keep sharing tools that help you build your voice, your brand, and your creative momentum without losing yourself along the way. Until next time, keep showing up, keep creating. I'll catch you in the next one.